Hi, welcome to St Mary's College. My name is Mr Hussain. I teach BTEC Business at level 3. Okay, so before we start the main task, what I'm going to do is give you a little starter question to think about. Okay, so as you can see on this slide, there are 6 familiar brands, okay, which you should be aware of. All I want you to do is identify one thing that they have in common. So all the brands have one thing in common. So I'll just give you a few minutes to think about that, and I'll give you the answer on the next slide. Okay. Okay, so what do all these 6 brands have in common? So we've got the NHS, we've got Apple, BBC, we've got British Heart Foundation, Instagram, and St Mary's College. So they all are businesses. So that's the thing that they have in common. They all have to run like businesses. So they have to make money. They've got costs to pay, and they all have to be obviously managed like a business. Okay, so what I'm trying to get across is basically everything is a business, from schools, colleges, charities. Even running a family requires good business skills. So wherever you end up in life, you'd either have your own business, work for a business, or be some or liaise with businesses, as you already do now anyway. Okay, so to be successful in life, you pretty much need to be a good business person. Okay, so the two options that you have to study at St Mary's College, we've got the triple, which is equivalent to 3 A levels, known as the extended diploma in business and finance. Okay, so if you've chosen that option, that's great. So you'll just be studying business on your timetable. The other option obviously is the single business, where you'll be studying business alongside other subjects. So you might have picked law, IT, media, sport, whatever you've picked. Okay, so it's like a little package that you'll have. Okay, and that's equivalent to 1A level. Okay, so the teachers who teach business, it's myself, Mr Hussain. We've got Mrs Gurji, okay, who also teaches law, and we've got Mr Howth, who also teaches IT. Okay, so they're the three. We've got 3 business studies teachers at St Mary's College. Okay. Okay, so now for the main task that I'm going to set today. We're going to be looking at the marketing mix. Okay, so this consists of the 4 P's. So for any business to be successful, they need to get the marketing mix right. Okay, so it fits in with their target audience. Okay, so we're going to have a look at this today. So the 4 P's consist of the product. So you could, the product, it could be a service as well, but we call it a product. Okay, then we've got price, promotion, and place. Okay, so the product is all about the features, what the product does. Does it do what it's expected to do? Okay, in terms of the functionality, is it a good quality product as well? Okay, so just think about a business that you might have in mind. For example, Primark. Okay, so their products are fairly less quality, but they do the job. Okay, then we're going to have a look at the price. Okay, so it's important to set the price. Once you've got your product, you need to think about how you're going to price this product. Okay, is it a budget item? Is it a luxury item? So obviously in this case with Primark, it is quite a budget item because it's relatively cheap due to the quality. So linking it back to the product itself. Okay, and then we're going to look at promotion. So promotion is, how does the business promote itself? So do they use social media, which I'm sure Primark do? Okay, they must have their own Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, where they'll have the products on there. And also their main source of promotion is word of mouth. It's the big store itself. People go into it and talk about it, and it's quite powerful, isn't it? People talking about this from Primark and so forth. Okay, and then the last P is called the place. Okay, and that's where you can buy the product from. So obviously Primark you can't buy online. It's just purely in store, and that makes them work. So you can see how Primark have the 4 P's, the marketing mix, and they all kind of link in well together, and that's why they're a successful business. Okay. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is set the main task. Okay, and all I want you to do is pick a simple product, an everyday product that you use. So we've got the mug, we've got a clock, we've got a chair, we've got some other examples on the slide there, or you can pick anything as long as it's a simple product. So what you're going to do today is basically create a brand new product. Okay, so you're going to pick one of those products and kind of reinvent it. So you're going to remix the marketing mix. Okay, so hopefully you can have some fun here and develop some really good products using your creative skills. Okay. So first thing I want you to obviously is pick the product. Once you pick the product, I want you to add features to it. Okay, so maybe you can add some kind of music into the product where it's an MP3 player, or you can add a screen into the product. Okay, so it's got to be kind of realistic as well. So you can do some research and see what kind of mugs there are out there, or what kind of chairs there are out there. Okay, so once you've got your product, and you've got to explain what it does, what's its functions, okay, what's its main purpose. It might be fulfilling 2 or 3 purposes in one. So maybe you can listen to music and sit on the chair. You have some speakers attached to the chair or something like that. Okay, so I'm sure you can think of something and do a lot of research. You'll find a lot of things. So try and find something that's not already out there. But obviously, if you can't, then that's fine. Okay, so once you've got the product, I want you to name the product. So give it a brand. So this is part of the promotion. Give it a slogan. Think about maybe any celebrities that might advertise it for you. So you've got an unlimited amount of money to spend on your marketing budget, so you can go kind of crazy. Okay, but try and be realistic as well. Okay, so you need to think about the price as well. So what kind of price you're going to set? Are you going to put some offers on initially? Is it a luxury item? Is it a necessity? Is it a must-have? Everyone has to have it, or is it, if you've got the money, you can buy it? So think about that very carefully. Also, place. So where would you like to see this product stocked? So is it in major retail outlets? Is it exclusively online? Are you, is it going to be in your, Asda's, your supermarket? So you've got to think about carefully how you're going to, where you're going to put this product and how people can access it and buy this product as well. Okay, so what I want you to do is, with your product, obviously remix, so reinvent the product, add features to it, explain each of the 4 P's, okay, and apply each one, and then put this into a poster or a PowerPoint presentation, whichever you like. Obviously try and put some images on there with your explanation, to explain the features of things that you've added to it to make it more appealing. The main point you need to consider is this is targeting students like yourself. So looking at an age group between maybe 13 and 25, both male and female. So you can have a male version and a female version, or just a version that just applies to both. Okay, so once you've completed your poster or PowerPoint presentation, email me. As you can see on the slide, it's s.hussain@stmarysblackburn.ac.uk. Okay, and then I will have a look at and give you some feedback on there via email. Okay, while you're doing this task, I want you to consider which out of the 4 P's is the most important, do you think? Okay, and have a think about that while you're doing this task. Okay, so have fun.